Trump announces plan to acquire Greenland, easy way involves cash, hard way involves. Well, you'll see. In a move that has international relations experts reaching for their history books, and possibly their passports, President Donald Trump doubled down on his long-standing dream of adding Greenland to the American real estate portfolio, declaring that the U.S. will do something on the massive ice-covered island whether they like it or not. Speaking to reporters during a White House meeting with oil executives, because nothing says Arctic strategy like petroleum lobbyists, Trump explained his vision with the calm, measured tone of a man who once tried to buy the place outright and was politely told no thanks. "We are going to do something on Greenland whether they like it or not," the president stated firmly. "Because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor." Okay. I mean, come on. When pressed on the details of this impending something, Trump outlined a two-tiered approach that has already drawn comparisons to both the Louisiana Purchase and a particularly aggressive episode of House Hunters International. "I would like to make a deal, you know, the easy way," he continued. "But if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way." Sources close to the administration clarified that the easy way would involve a generous cash offer to Denmark, possibly sweetened with lump sum payments to individual Greenlanders, free lifetime subscriptions to Truth Social, and enough Big Macs to feed the entire population of 57,000 for a decade. The hard way, insiders say, remains classified but is rumored to include strongly worded tweets, dramatic flyovers by Air Force One, and, if necessary, a dramatic reading of the Monroe Doctrine in Danish. Greenlandic officials responded with a statement that roughly translates to "We are not for sale," and also, "Please stop." Denmark's Prime Minister, meanwhile, reminded the world that Greenland is an autonomous territory, not a timeshare, and suggested that perhaps the US could settle for leasing more ice fishing rights at Thule Air Base instead. Progressive critics immediately decried the proposal as 19th-century imperialism with extra steps, while conservative supporters praised it as bold leadership and finally making America look big again, literally. At publishing time, Trump was reportedly on the phone with real estate developers, asking if anyone knew how to appraise an island the size of Mexico covered in melting glaciers, and whether they could throw in a polar bear or two as a closing gift. Meanwhile, the State Department has begun quietly updating its maps to include a faint dotted line labeled Future 51st State, pending negotiation or otherwise. Denmark has yet to comment on whether they plan to counteroffer with Florida.